Hi, welcome back to the Chinese Medicine Podcast. Welcome to 2021. Yay, we made it. We got here. And so today's video is a thank you for 3,000 subscribers. Now that happened on Christmas Day. I woke up on Christmas Day and yes, I did check my emails. I was trying not to check my emails, but I got an email saying you've reached 3,000 subscribers and I was very, very happy about that. So yay, I want to thank you because you're the subscribers and you've made this happen. And like the start of 2020, there was like 667 or something like that many subscribers. And I was desperate to get to 1,000 because I just wanted to reach that milestone. And then as soon as we reached 1,000, which was around April, then it just kind of doubled really quickly by the end of the year. And so this is awesome, like to reach that goal. And so as a special thanks, I'm doing a giveaway. And so I'm going to tell you what that is in just a second, but just let yourself be thanked because it's not just, this channel isn't just about, filling up your world with entertainment. It's about, like, the people who subscribe here are truly, I believe, you are truly thinking about your health and you're invested in knowing about Chinese medicine, either as a student, as a possible student in the future, but more importantly, as a person who's involved in their own healthcare, to learn more about what Chinese medicine is and how it can help you and what the things are that your practitioner is doing. And I get that. Look, not everyone is into that. Not all my patients watch my channel, and that's fine. That's not for those people. It's for people that really want to know a little bit more about how you can help yourself and to understand that intrinsic relationship between the world around us, the world within us, and how those things interact under a Chinese medicine or an Oriental medicine framework. So what I'm going to do for the giveaway, drum roll, that's my wooden desk, I don't have little drums here, is I'm going to be giving away a one-on-one consultation with myself through Zoom. So an internet consultation or a telehealth consultation. You can use that for a one-on-one like healthcare consultation, so we can talk about your diagnosis in Chinese medicine, what that might mean, and so if you win the prize, then I will send you some paperwork and you can fill that out, and that's kind of got all the more of the nitty-gritty, the information. If you're a student of Chinese medicine and you don't want to talk about yourself and you just want to talk about Chinese medicine in general, you can use the prize to talk about that. So I do consultations with people all the time just to kind of have a chit chat about stuff they want to talk about. And so we can do that, and we can talk about, some questions that you might have in Chinese medicine, some things, how to study it better or something like that. There's lots of different things we can use the time for. And so that'll be one-on-one. It'll be either by Zoom or by WhatsApp or some kind of video chat thing. If you don't have video chat, we can do it by audio. How you enter this competition is I'm going to leave this open for 2 weeks because I know lots of people are away in the new year and they don't watch as much videos, or maybe you're watching too many videos. I don't know. So maybe having a little break from YouTube at the start of the year. So we'll leave it open for 2 weeks and I'll put the closing date in the description and the heading of this video. So all you need to do is comment in the comments below. And I'm going to pick the best comment in the comments. So tell me why you love the channel. Tell me what you've gotten out of the channel. Don't put your life story in there. Don't put too many personal details about your health. I'm not asking you to put what's wrong with you in the description or anything. But just tell me why you love the channel, what you get out of it, and I'll pick someone. I'll pick the best comment to to win the prize, right? And so then I'll announce that on the next channel update, which will be in 2 weeks from now. So around about the 14th of January, something like that. I'll put the dates in the description below. So what can you use this for? What is it? What are you giving away, Marie? I've had a lot of people ask me this year for that service, and I have done quite a few consults this year. Probably started doing it because of COVID. Before that I would never have thought to do that because I just would have sent them to their own practitioners. But I had a few people that were like, well, Marie, my own practitioner or the people near me are, closed to business as well, and they're just doing it by telehealth. So they're not going to be, coming along and checking your pulse anyway. So I am offering that service up. And so you can check the link below, and that'll be basically what you win in the prize is a consultation. So that's valued at 130 Australian dollars, which is roughly about 100 US dollars, depending on the value of the dollar. It's about 100 US. So that'd be on a good day. It might be a little bit less on a not so good day. So what I'm doing is these one-on-one consultations, and I've had people ask me for like a second opinion. They're already seeing a herbalist or an acupuncturist, and they kind of just want to discuss their diagnosis. You might want a second opinion from like a classical Chinese medicine perspective, because that's what I mostly practice now in terms of herbs. But I also have a great deal of knowledge in lots of different styles of TCM. So some people are like, well, should I go and see a 5-element practitioner? Should I go and see a Japanese acupuncturist? Should I do it? Because in my teaching job, I teach a lot of different styles of Chinese medicine, acupuncture theory, and practical applications of acupuncture in all these different styles. So that's something that people like to discuss in the consultation, like doing a diagnosis in Chinese medicine. We can do kind of everything except for your pulse. And so there are some cases where you can be seen remotely, or what we call telehealth, for maybe like 2 or 3 months, and you can be treated on formulas like that would be posted to you remotely. If it's in Australia, there's no problem posting things. I've got patients in Sydney and different states around Australia. But if it's in the US, we can post them to you. The cost is a little bit more expensive there, but it's not out of the ballpark. It's still fairly doable. But if you're in another country, you need to check with your importing laws. Sometimes it can be very difficult to have herbs posted over to you. Like particularly for me, I know I wouldn't be able to get herbs posted to me from a random place unless it came to a proper supplier, because our quarantine in Australia is so high, so vigilant. So that's a possibility, and so that's what people might use the consultation for. So this is kind of an announcement to let you know that I've made a website page for that, and I've put a booking form on there so you can check the times. And I've kind of allowed, like, this is basically on the day where I don't go into my stock standard clinic, my face-to-face clinic, let's say, and when I'm not teaching. So there's some times around those things where it might be late in the night for you, or early in the morning for you, or something like that, and vice versa for me, because Australia is kind of the opposite of the rest of the world in one way or the other. If you're in the UK or Europe, the time zone is only about 7 hours apart, whereas if you're in the US, it's about 12 or 13 hours apart, or 11 hours apart in some places. So that's just how it is. So I hope you're doing well, and I want to say thank you so much for subscribing and supporting the channel. If you don't know already, we have an Instagram page and a Facebook page, and often when I make these longer videos, I'll cut up small bits of them and put them on those pages. So if you're a practitioner watching this, or a student, or even just a patient enthusiast, and you want to share those things, feel free to share the clips. You can share the YouTube clips. I've had practitioners embed different clips onto their websites. That's fine. I don't mind people doing that. I'm giving people permission to do that. You're not taking away any copyright, as long as you don't alter the content. You just post the video, that's fine. So thank you so much for your support, and really appreciate reading people's comments and knowing how it's helped you, and ideas. Look, there's lots of ideas for the future. So yeah, it's looking good. I'm going to be doing a video talking about the Wim Hof method and Chinese medicine. What are the thoughts on that? Because that was a question. I've had some questions about dampness. Some other videos about dampness. What else have we got? I've just done a new series on the personality types, and the strengths and weaknesses of those. So if you're watching this and you didn't see that, it's a very long video, but then I cut it up into smaller bits, so one on each type, and it's just super interesting. Look, I'm really interested in it. It's not diagnostically relevant to people's physical health in a lot of ways, but for their emotional well-being and your mental well-being, and just understanding yourself and knowing, well, why do I have the propensity to do these things, or why do I always feel different from everybody else? Especially if you're a young person, these things are really good to kind of do these personality tests and things when you're younger, so you kind of understand, and you don't feel you waste less time feeling left out of the crowd and wondering, why don't I fit in with my friends, or why am I different? Why are certain people taking advantage of me? Maybe even those kind of things, because of your personality traits. And it's not just the Chinese medicine ones. There's lots of different styles of of personality traits, and you can really kind of understand a lot about yourself in that way. So that's what's coming up. There's just going to be lots of videos about Chinese medicine. There's more to say. There's always more to learn. And please put your comments and your questions in the comments below. People have asked me for videos about herbs for students, so we might do a series about just different Chinese herbs. Be as specific as you can with your questions, because then I know how to pitch the video and what to put in there. And I do want to do some live streams, so we definitely will be doing that in 2021. So I'll be doing some live streams where we can just do some Q&A and things like that, and talking about all things acupuncture and herbs and Chinese medicine-y kinds of things. So happy new year. Hope you're doing well, and thank you so much for your support. Thank you for 3,000 subs. I hope we can get to 10,000 this year. That'd be awesome. And it's just great to see so many people just discovering and loving Chinese medicine and acupuncture and herbs, and you make me very happy. So have a great happy new year. I hope your new year's off to a good start, and we're all looking forward to a better year than last year. So I wish good things for you and your family. Thank you. Oops, you made the video and you didn't tell them what they needed to do to get the prize, you dickhead. You didn't tell them what they needed to do to get the prize. Okay, so let's just go back from that bit there.